Morgz Doomsday is finally upon us, and yes, the title means exactly what you think it means. He is quite literally, along with his entire channel, falling off a cliff right now. Now, because I don't want to waste your time, I'm gonna show the images right here. But if you want to see when and why this is happening, then you should probably keep watching. So, if you want to know why I'm making this video, let's check out the sort of views that a Morgz video would get about a year ago. So, as you can see here, we have several videos posted by Morgz just a bit over a year ago, and they're ranging from about 5 million to 21 million views. Now, this was definitely a time where he was getting a lot of hate, which could have brought attention to his channel. If we expand this selection of videos to give an even more accurate representation, we can see the lowest video he'd hit was 3.1 million views, which is still, may I add, an insane number of views for any sort of channel out there. Especially if you notice that 7 of these 16 videos were close to or over hitting 10 million views. Now, this goes back further. If we time travel back another year, we can see that very similar views, if not even more, were being hit back then. 8 of these 16 videos have hit 10 million views, and this sort of view count I can only describe as resembling Mr. Beast. But this brings me to my main point, which is the present. I'm gonna read out Morgz's past 6 videos, and I want you to try notice a pattern here. Last to stop eating McDonald's wins 10,000, 1.6 million views. Extreme hide and seek in theme park, 1 million views. I spent 24 hours in my girlfriend's house, 1 million views. Being mean to my girlfriend to see how she reacts, 782,000 views. Anything you can fit in tiny cart, I'll pay for, 667,000 views. And now finally, for the nail in the coffin, Eye Tracker Challenge versus TikTok Girls, 73,000 views. Now, I'm sure all of you spotted the very obvious pattern here because I've tried to make it clear throughout this video. Morgz's channel is dying. There is no way to put it lighter than that. All of us knew there would be an end to the Morgz channel, but not this soon. If I am to once again expand this, you can see that he's not broken 3 million views in the past 3 months. Let me say that again. He has not broken the view count of his least viewed video a year ago in the past 2-3 months. What does this prove? Is Morgz running out of ideas? Are his fans growing up? It's clear to most of us that Morgz videos are for a very specific demographic, and the same people aren't going to be watching his videos for years to come. All, or most, I don't watch his videos, are clearly staged, and you can't be believing this if you're over the age of 13. I want to quickly note before I show you the social blade of his channel that the 73,000 views video was only uploaded 3 hours ago. This video, I can guarantee you, will have gained a lot more views since when I recorded this video. But 73,000 views in 3 hours is not a good sign. And to add insult to injury, I've been scrolling down, and these videos, these recent 3 videos, are the first videos to not hit 1 million views in years. And they are, surprisingly, back to back. So, it's obvious that Morgz's channel is declining rapidly, halving over and over again, until he's not even hitting 1 million views. But I guess the next question we're all left with is why this is happening, and I'm gonna explain that to you. Or in the best sense that I can, of course. If we check out Social Blade, it's not looking good. I'm heading to detailed statistics here. He's not growing at all. I mean, he's not losing subs, sure, but I think this just proves that subs don't mean as much as you think they mean. His subscribers are staying subscribed, but they're not clicking on his videos anymore. And when YouTube notices that your subscribers aren't clicking on your videos anymore, they're gonna get recommended a lot less. None of us like Morgz. A lot of us can respect his business decisions of what he does, but we don't like him as a content creator. He's became such a punching bag over the years that he's not even really talked about as much anymore. Weirdly, the fact that he was so popular has almost rendered him less popular now. And of course, the people who genuinely watch his channel won't be reflected by Pyrocynical's videos on him or PewDiePie's, etc. Those people who genuinely watch Morgz, I would be very surprised if they're watching channels like PewDiePie as well. They just aren't in the same genre at all. But I literally haven't seen a single video on this, so I thought I'd make it and inform you guys. Now, I'd like to add, before I explain to you why I think his views are declining, that you should go join my Discord server. We, as a community in there, have been discussing this for the past few days now, and that's what's brought me to make this video. If this video, or if this topic is interesting you so far, then you should click the first link in the description and you can automatically join and talk to me or other people about it. It also gives you the chance to get any updates on this in the future from me if I'm not making videos on it. But if I do render it important enough, I will make a video on it, so if you'd like to watch them, you can also subscribe by hitting that button. Now, I'm gonna tell you the reason I believe Morgz is slipping. Firstly, I think an important attribute is the fact that his fans are probably growing up, and if he's not gaining new ones, he's gonna fall off. But this still seems unlikely, considering the amount of views he's getting. I'd think he's still getting discovered by new audiences all the time. Or was. I'd actually suggest that this factor will come into more effect in the future, because his videos aren't getting discovered nowadays, so that's gonna affect him even more in the future. It looks very simple to me. I don't know about you, but look at the title of these videos. His content, his thumbnails, really haven't changed in the past 2 years. And I think this is the most important reason why he is not Mr. Beast. It's very clear, especially a few years ago, that he is really trying to be Mr. Beast with the thumbnails, and he even directly copied ideas from him. But the thing that separates Mr. Beast is that Mr. Beast is always coming up with new, unique ideas. Morgz just isn't, and his ideas that he does come up with just aren't hitting it anymore. This video he has done before, over a year ago, but with things that cost a lot of money instead. Might I add, this video he just uploaded doesn't look very appropriate for a kid's channel, but maybe that's just me. This video he's done once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. He's done slightly different renditions of this video 4 times. Who wants to watch slightly different renditions of the same video 4 times? I don't know if you're spotting a pattern here, but it seems pretty clear to me that he's not switching his content up, and people are starting to notice. People aren't just interested in the same things again and again. And this even affects him in another way, because if he uploads actual, unique, original content, people are already going to be accustomed to not clicking on his videos. Going back to the YouTube formula, if people don't click on your videos, they're going to be shown less to not only that person, but everyone else. And when that starts happening, it's not very easy to get them back. So, Morgz, or anyone else if you're watching this, don't get comfortable ever on YouTube. You will never sustain anything on YouTube. I can promise you that. It might seem like Morgz is crashing down, but maybe in a few months he might magically come back again, although I see that as very unlikely, but I don't want my prediction to go to trash in a few months. But Morgz, I don't see any way out for you. Unless you switch to a different platform and rebrand in that sense, you're not going to be able to rebrand this YouTube channel anytime soon. The content you make is the content you're going to continue making, and it's going to continue damaging your channel. For the better or for the worse, his demographic is very locked in, and he cannot escape that. But at the same time, he might not care that much anymore. He might just be trying to make as much money as he can and then dipping, which is respectable, I guess. What's less respectable is all that stuff that came out a month ago about him sexualizing his ex-girlfriend. That wasn't very respectful. But aside from that, I'm sure all of us can respect Morgz to a certain degree in his business standpoint. If you did learn anything in this video, and if you enjoyed it more importantly, remember to hit the like button and tell me what you think in the comments below. Remember to join that Discord server. In fact, I'll leave you a few seconds to do it right now. Clicked on the link yet? No? Alright, well that's fine. You can just subscribe instead to get the more important updates, I guess. I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow, or the day after. I'm not quite sure yet, but I'll be seeing you guys soon. So, catch you later.